Just going through and tagging everybody. Hey, what's going on, David? How you doing today? Enjoying your Friday? All right. So I'm going through tagging everybody. A lot of people this break, so bear with me. I guess it's kind of what we want, though, right? Part of the growing process. More people getting involved, which is great. I mean, ideally, you want to get to the point to where we pretty much snap fill, where if there's 30 spots, 30 teams, and you've got 30 different people in the break, and then you pull 30 different autos for every single team. Blaze time, yes sir. David, I know you're in here, tagging you anyway. TJ Roan. Let's go base all these cards. All the Tyler Stordenstrums. I think that's everyone. Boom. All right. Switch this to that. There we go. All right, get that updated for everyone. Perfect. All right, so we have 6 boxes of Hobby 2021 Bowman. Stuff has some huge potential. Tons of cards with it. I am definitely looking forward to the 7 hours it's going to take me to sort all of this, to say the least. I mean, it's supposed to storm all day tomorrow, so I guess that prevents me from going golfing, so I can complain a little bit, but use that as a little rainy day motivation to get this taken care of, get everything sorted so I can get it shipped on Monday. So, without further ado, let's get started. Go ahead and push the record. There we go. So all of these breaks are not only posted in the group, but they are also on YouTube as well. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to World Champion Breaks on YouTube. pretty much every break that I do, and eventually the ones that Kyle and Kevin do, will be featured on YouTube as well as our Facebook page, not just the group. So, how I'm going to do this, I'm going to go ahead and rip half, break it, rip the other half, and break that. So bear with me, as you know, this is the part where a lot of significant others dread, because of the fact that you just hear all this ripping, and it kind of outs a lot of guys that are just chilling in bed, you know, Friday night, staying in, trying to be quiet. Significant other might be sleeping or doing something, and all they hear is cards opening, pack ripping. I think it's 10 cards per pack, 24 packs, so you got to think, you know, 240 cards per box, multiplied by 6, so I'm looking at about 1,600 cards to sort tonight and tomorrow. Might do a little bit tonight. Get a head start. Tier 1 from yesterday has already been sorted, set aside. So those in both breaks will get both of Bowman and Tier 1 in the same shipment. I will be flying through the base just to expedite things a little bit. All paper is shipping, so you don't have to worry about, you know, if a certain rookie didn't get pulled out or a certain Bowman first didn't get pulled out. You know, we will be looking for the big names like Alcantara, Blaze, Austin Miller, and those guys. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Joe Adell, Brian Hayes. So after I go through and Brian Hayes, Joe Adell, Jaron Duran Chrome for the Red Sox, Clayton Beeter for the Dodgers, there we go, one of our chases, Austin Martin out the gate, Blue Jays, TJ Roan, D.L. Hall for the Baltimore Orioles. Insert there. It's got Baltimore. Casey Ray. Jeremy Pena. And Nick Maton for the Phillies. I think this guy actually went to my high school. Population 4,800. Going to the Phillies. Who's got the Phillies? Ryan. Pipeline. Going to the Braves. Jason. Duran, yeah, he's a big name in the Red Sox organization. Nick Lodolo for the Reds. Jeter Downs is another one of those big names that's coming up. Shortstop for the Red Sox. There you go, Mike Juan. Just what you were wanting. Nick Allen. And a Rookie of Joey Bart insert. Rookie of the Year favorites. It's going to be very difficult for him to win Rookie of the Year when Buster Posey is taking all of the time. But rookie insert. And Trevor Lenark for the Twins. Next stack. Israel Made. Bowman Chrome first. Going to the Padres, David. Emerson Hancock Futurists. I like these inserts. Going to Seattle. Casey Ray. Casey Ray has a love-hate relationship with me. All of his favorite players get pulled in the breaks that he's not in. Brett Beatty for the Mets. Jackson Rutledge for the Nationals. Pretty big prospect for them. Posey is having a good year. See, that's what makes it kind of tough, is the fact that, you know, you're trying to move up some of your big name rookies, but, you know, when their vets are just crushing it, it's really difficult to make room for them and fit them in, unless you can justify putting him in another position. Zach Veen going to the Rockies. J.J. Bleday, another big-time prospect for the Marlins. O'Neal Cruz, Pirates. Jason Dominguez, just for funsies, I'll go ahead and sleeve that for you for the Yankees. And boom, right off of the bat, did not even sneak up on me. Emerson Hancock going to Seattle. Casey Ray. I'm going to get a larger top loader for that. That's one of those, it's not a first, but a gold shimmer is definitely something to get pretty excited about. Emerson Hancock, gold shimmer, 43 out of 50. Great looking card there. And Blake Walston. More color. We have a refractor of Daniel Lynch. This one is 214 out of 499 for Kansas City. Royals, Casey Ray. I think his luck with me might start turning around. Rookie of the Year favorite, Pearson. Yeah, not bad at all for a $30 team. Geraldo Perdomo. Diamondbacks. More A's. Oh, baby! This is a loaded box. These right here are gorgeous for the Chicago Cubs. And I'm freezing a little bit. There we go. For the Chicago Cubs, going to Ricky Rempley. You've got the Ed Howard 26 out of 49 die cut. Very difficult pull. This is actually the second one of these I've pulled out of a Bowman product. I hit the Austin Martin. Man, we are, this box, man, and we're only halfway through, not even halfway through this first box. Andrew Dahlquist for the White Sox. Tyler Sordenstrom for the Oakland A's. soon to be another team name possibly. And I think we got more color coming up. Austin Hincock for the Reds. So far, those low-value teams are crushing it. And a Dylan Lynch base to go along with the refractor. C.J. Abrams for the Padres. Another Austin Hincock. There we go, right behind it. But we have a Austin Hincock Futurists. Fractor for the Reds. These are good looking cards. And one of the guys that we are chasing, Toronto Blue Jays, TJ Roan. Austin Martin, Bowman Chrome. If you're curious on what these might go for, I mean, look at Wander Franco and Jason Dominguez. Let's see what those are going for, you know, when they post the PSA 10s. Flip these over. And a Michael Toglia for the Rockies. Any good White Sox yet? Not yet. We are not even halfway through our first box, so plenty of time. Tatis insert for the Padres, going to David Easel. Another big name for the Twins, Sabato, going to Matthew Schroeder. Chrome first. Xavier Edwards for the Rays. And a little more paper to round that out. So we are halfway through our first box. How are you doing today, Nick? Wish YouTube didn't have, and Facebook for that matter, copyright issues with some music going on in the background. Probably help out the dulling of this PAX ripping. Things a little bit more enjoyable. All these copyrights. I gotta find some like generic, uncopyrighted music just to put in the background. It's weird. I've got tournaments that I've ran 3 years ago that, like, even today I got a ding saying your video is partially muted due to copyright. It's like, really? Alright. Flying through our base. For the Padres, insert Mackenzie Gore. To David. And Robert Hassel One of the big names for the Padres you're chasing. For the Cincinnati Reds, Ivan Johnson, chrome first. Cincinnati, Chris Bishop. Who else is excited for me with all this sorting? Boom. Ooh, see a little shimmer there. A little cracked ice. Oh, there we go. Sneaking in. Sky Blue Bo Bichette for the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays, TJ Roan. Bichette's having a pretty good season so far, too. This is $4.94 out of $4.99. The light hit it just right. And there we go. There's another one of the big names we are chasing. Maximo Acosta for the Texas Rangers. Corey Kruger. Hold on to these. Do not sell these for TJ's banned from all breaks. I would not move these chrome firsts, for pennies to the dollar. I would hold on to them, get them graded, send them to PSA once they open back up, and definitely invest in those. But, continuing on, for the Blue Jays, we have a cracked ice of Jordan Groshans. And this is not numbered. Blue Jays, TJ Roan on cue. For the Mariners, Logan Gilbert. Insert. The funny thing, I think you invited TJ, and I think you were the one that kind of baited him into taking a lot of those spots, too. So you're kind of guilty by proxy on that there, Rob. For the Angels, Trent DeVoe. One of those last teams taken. Going to David. Chrome first. Off the top, Asa Lacy, Kansas City Royals. It's going to Casey Ray. Mario Feliciano for the Brewers. Ryan. Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. Rookie of the Year favorite of Sixto Sanchez for the Marlins. Miami, TJ Roan. Another Marlin. We've got Edward Cabrera. Man, we are on a Marlins run because right behind that, Dax Fulton for the Marlins. Did a good job of sorting those cards in order there. Byron Stott for the Phillies. Philly, Ryan. I like to see those 2019 guys besides Tatis start raking because, everybody is all heavy and driving up all the prices on the 2019 products, but got Asa Lacy for the Royals. But seeing those other guys start to come through, I mean, Pete Alonso's not having a bad season at all either. We just need Austin Riley to step it up a little bit more. Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. And then I think, what's his name? Eloy, I think he's still injured. He's another guy. I mean, he started off pretty well. Talent Pipelines refractor going to the Pirates. Pittsburgh, low. Zach Veen Chrome. Yeah, they did a really good job of sorting these, distributing the packs, because right behind that Rocky is Ryan Velade. I knew Robert was out until about September. I've got him on fantasy, my entire fantasy team. Like, he was the backbone of. I got kind of shafted a little bit because I had him. I picked up Cabrian Hayes, also injured, and then Byron Buxton is the guy that kind of picked off of waivers, and he was tearing it up, then got injured again. Casey Ray with another Ossolesi for the Royals. This is the Indians. Josh Creekmore. Gabriel Arias with the Chrome first. Varva for the Rockies. It's been a really weird year with injuries too. And then you got like half the Yankees that are out. Futurists, Zach Veen for the Rockies. Colorado, Drew. This is definitely one of those products you're going to get your bang for your buck, because you're going to have stacks upon stacks coming your way. If you don't want the base, just let me know, and I will gladly not sort through those. Drew Waters for the Braves. Jordan Westburg for the Orioles. Well, let's see some more color. That first half was loaded. Alcantara. Take a second and sleeve up the Alcantara. One of the big Yankee chases. It's one of the big three in the product, actually, or big four, I guess. Brett Beatty for the Mets. I'm very surprised that he's ranked only like all the way down at 98. He's had some high hopes. New York Mets, Frank. And Frevius Nova going to the Astros. Haven't heard of Costa Blue yet. Not yet. Have first Montero for the Cardinals. That's interesting. I haven't seen this insert yet. Position Promise. Franco. Going to the Tampa Bay Rays. Casey Ray. This right here is I like the fact that it bleeds into the border. Bowman this year I'm really impressed with. I like the look of that card. A lot. It's almost one of those I think it's Boomtown cards that they have in Donruss. And here you go, Rob. Complain enough and you'll get one eventually. There's no color on it, no ink, but it's a start. Blaze Jordan Chrome going to the Boston Red Sox. So we have 3 out of our 4 big firsts chromed out so far. And Jordan Adams for the Angels. I think that'll about do it. There might be a little, yeah, there's a little bit more chrome behind it. For the Angels, Alexander Ramirez. David. Royce Lewis for the Twins. And I think that'll do it. Oh, look at that. Last card. Ivan Johnson. Purple paper. Last card of the box. Poked in there saying, we are not done yet, sir. Cincinnati. Chris Bishop. Let's see. Do I have one more? Yep, there it is. Might as well toss this one over here. We'll add that on there. Stretch these over just a little bit. There we go. All right, on to box 2. We will be going a little bit faster moving forward. So the right side was loaded last time, so let's start with the left side. Last year, so Corey, you're thinking last year's short season has something to do with injuries this year? I mean, we're not 60 games in yet. They're not. I don't think they're playing as much as they did last year. I mean, you would have 13 straight games, it seems like. Granted, the rosters I think were a lot larger last year, so I mean, time off was more possible. There have been a lot more doubleheaders this year, though, I will say. Just already. But I mean, I would think though that a lot of the players, the shortened season or whatnot, especially like the minor leaguers, they would spend a lot more time in the gym and training and whatnot, and maybe that could contribute. Spending more time training and overtraining to get ready for the next season and pushing themselves a little bit too much. It's possible, I guess. Speaking of which, after I say I haven't seen one of those yet, we got another one. Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Nolan Jones for the Indians. Gunnar Henderson for the Baltimore Orioles. Bobby Witt for the Kansas City Royals. Casey Ray. Braden Shoemake, Braves. Marco Luciano for the Giants. Austin Hendrick, excuse me. Cincinnati Reds, and right behind it for the Reds, cracked ice, Nick Lodolo. Cincinnati, Josh Creekmore. Christian Pache, rookie insert for the Braves. Atlanta going to Jason. CJ Chatham, Boston. Isaiah Green for the Mets. Found our auto. So let's not spoil that for those who have tried peeking. Maybe. There we go. Put that right there in the middle. There we go. All right. Drew Romo, Chrome. For the Rockies. Brandon Marsh for the Angels. Futurists, Riley Green. For the Detroit Tigers, Detroit going to low. And for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Chris Trammell. Jake Vogel. It's one of the big chases for the Dodgers in this product. Tyler Freeman, Indians. Cleveland, Josh Creekmore. And Austin Martin insert going to the Blue Jays. TJ Roan. Christian Robinson, Diamondbacks. Mackenzie Gore for the Padres. Blaze Jordan. And a blue Eddie Diaz first. Sky blue Eddie Diaz. 77 out of 499 going to the Colorado Rockies. Colorado, Drew. Let's leave up that Blaze Jordan. Rob. And Rookie of the Year favorites, Evan White, rookie insert. Seattle, Casey Ray. And Max Meyer for the Marlins. Jared Kalinick just got called up yesterday, actually. Might have gone 0 for 4, but we're not talking about that. For the Rays, Nick Bitsko. White Sox are on the board with the Chrome first, Jared Kelly. Did he? What farm system is he in right now? Double A? What minor league level, I guess. Joe Adell with the rookie favorites. Going to the Angels, David. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I tagged Ricky. Because he has the Cubs. And Christopher Morel. And Hyung-Il Choi for the Dodgers. Los Angeles, Chaz. Futurists, Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers. Milwaukee going to Ryan. And Emerson Hancock base going to the Mariners. And we have a Sparkle of Brett Beatty. This is 289 out of 299. To the New York Mets. Frank. These are very difficult to see the actual numbers on. But it's out of 299. Numbers are right here. Alec Thomas out of 50, or not out of 50, but top 100 rated 50. For the Diamondbacks, Anthony Elliott. Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates. Low. And Eddie Diaz for the Rockies. Dragler with the Chrome first. Move. Here's the paper so far. That's just the paper base. Move that out of the way. Free up a little bit more room. And yeah, the auto is right here, so it's not going anywhere. So what I think they will do, since he got called up now, and he was expected to get called up anyway, like in spring training they straight up said that he was going to get called up. I easily will see him in probably the big Series 2 guy. You'll probably see guys like Cespedes for the White Sox. He'll probably be in Series 2. Clinic. Trying to think. There's one other guy that has been doing pretty well that they'll probably have a Series 2. Because, I mean, usually the update guys are the guys that kind of come out of nowhere. Like Juan Soto, he was the big 2018 guy. They didn't think that, you know, obviously he was really big then, but nobody predicted Soto to just come out and destroy like he did in the beginning of the season. And then, like, you'll have situations where if a guy is really good and they know it, they'll hold him if they found another guy for update. So, like, one of the Topps reps in late 2018 when they were discussing the update guys, they said that Soto was going to be the guy, but in 2019, 2019, they were talking about the update, and they were holding off on Yordan Alvarez for Series 1 the following year. So I would imagine that Clinic will be in Series 2, and then if there's another stud that starts to get hot around the All-Star break, they're going to hold him until early update or even just till Series 1 of 2021. Wander's got to get called up first. Javier, Odell. Like, I could see them holding, you know, if Wander gets called up, Wander could be there. Like, if they've got Clinic in Series 2, they could easily put Wander in update to sell that. Alvarez. Well, like, I think Wander could get called up. I mean, last year he had a World Series jersey ready to go. He was just waiting on the phone call. He's got so much hype around him, too, so if their season is kind of down, why not call him up? Ronnie Mauriciano. And that is going to the Mets. Frank. For the Dodgers, Hosea Gray. Yeah, if he's tearing it up, I mean, it's due. I'm trying to think, he plays shortstop, doesn't he? James Beard for the White Sox. I think he plays shortstop or second. And Brandon Lowe plays second base for the Rays, but he also plays outfield. So it's a situation where do they have a spot for him? What can they make a spot for him? Mets. I think they could. There's a definitely an argument to be made there. Grayson Rodriguez. Francisco Alvarez is doing well for the Mets. And Tyler Holman. So I think somebody is commenting, like, it's kind of weird. So on one of my screens, I've got Facebook pulled up, and then on the other screen is my Streamlabs, where I can actually see all the comments. So there's some comments that won't show up on Facebook, but they show up in Streamlabs. So it's either a 50-50 of, like, I've got that person blocked, or they're commenting on another feed. But here we go. Speaking of which, so Wander Franco, #1, top 100. So, I mean, this is one of those situations where you just kind of speak it into existence. So for the Tampa Bay Rays, Casey Ray, first overall. So, yeah, he plays shortstop. So I was right on that. First overall. Alec Thomas, going for the Diamondbacks. So I'm trying to think who plays shortstop right now for the Rays. And throwing stuff. Logan Davidson, chrome for the A's. I can probably look it up really quick. Ooh, okay. That is a nice one. Let's get that one right now. I'm making you all wait for the auto, but we got red. Red border. Red border usually means good things. Julio Rodriguez. Speaking of Mariners prospects, this guy right here is another huge prospect for the Mariners. Casey Ray is going to love me now. Him and I had a love-hate relationship in a lot of my earlier breaks, but I think I'm making it okay now. Seattle, Casey Ray, and this is 4 out of 5. Wow. Seattle is absolutely crushing this break. And we're only 2 boxes in. Like, that's the crazy thing. Bowman has so much potential this year. Futurists, Jason Dominguez. That's another guy. I mean, like, he's probably got another year or 2 before he gets called up, but, I mean, there's a ton of hype around him. And him and Wander were in the same, I don't know if they're in the same draft class, but they were in the same Bowman firsts. Because they were both firsts last year. Was it Bobby Witt? Wander must have been 2 years ago. Brennan Davis, Chrome for the Cubs. I'm all jumbled. It's almost like it's 10 o'clock on a Friday night. Tristan Cassis. 4 of 5. Yeah, Casey. I'm making up, you know, for all those other times I let you down. And Maximo Acosta. Paper first. Going to the Rangers. You go, Corey. It's not blue. There's blue in it. Vaughn Carlson Clinic. There you go. Alec Bohm, rookie insert. This is a guy that hasn't lived up to the hype yet. I'm hoping he gets there, but he's been off to a pretty slow start. Bomb insert. Who's going to the Phillies? Who's got Philly? Ryan. Bo Naylor for the Indians. Girlfriend's calling me. Jordan Groshans. And speaking of Andrew Vaughn, ooh, and more color behind it. We have the Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. And out of 125, this is a teal Gunnar Henderson for the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore, Casey Ray, have yourself a break. Just literally every team you is just hitting, man. Teal out of 125. Julio and Dominguez are pretty good choices on for the prospects for sure. And Alex Krylhoff for the Twins. DL Hall for the Orioles. How are you doing in your fantasy league this year, Corey? Crushing it. Jose Salas for the Marlins. I always feel like I get a leg up on especially keeper and dynasty type leagues because of the industry. Looking at all these, you see the names that are really hot, so you know kind of who to focus on. Jose Salas. For the Marlins, TJ. We're just about done with box 2. We still have our auto to go. For the Rays, Franco, Boran, and Brent. It's kind of funny they've got him in single A on this. Jordan Balazovic for the Twins. You have Acuna and Tatis. Man, you're set up pretty well. Matthew Thompson for the Sox. Yeah, your offense is pretty stacked for the foreseeable future. Nolan Jones for the Indians. Garrett Mitchell. Josh Jung for the Rangers. Well, let's get some more firsts. Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers. Detroit going to low. For the Yankees, Peraza. Daniel Espinino for the Indians. We're just about wrapped up this second box. A few cards left. Rookie of the Year favorites, Bowman for the Phillies. Ryan. You've gotten a few cards so far. I think first Chrome, a bunch of inserts. Top loading that. Nick York. And Jeremy De La Rosa for the Nationals. Scott Washington. Drew Agler. We're only 2 boxes in, and we've got 4 to go, so we're not even halfway done yet. Plenty of time. About to stretch this into a 2-hour break. Ooh. All right, auto time, guys. It is a first. Antonio Gomez for the New York Yankees. As the Yankees. Hasid Ahmed. That is a base auto. And that Brian Anderson. All right. Give me 1 second. Grab some more top loaders here. I did not expect to go through almost 100 top loaders already. There we go. All right. Let's get started. Box 3. One last season, took home $3K. There it is, man. That's not a bad pot by any stretch. How many guys are in your league? think I see another teal in there. Look at that Ohtani card on top, man. He is absolutely crushing it. I'm disappointed in myself. I did not take advantage of last season's drought and stock up on Ohtani stuff. I was only able to snag one of his rookie autos at a decent price. This stuff now is probably skyrocketing. I haven't even brought myself to look yet. Let's get started. Ed Howard for the Cubs. Riley Green for the Tigers. Andres Gimenez for the New York Mets. Frank. Mick Abel, Chrome first. Going to the Phillies. Ryan. And Elahuris Montero for the Cardinals. Corey's telling me to pick it up. See some Carlson ink or something. Talent Pipeline for the Marlins. TJ Roan. What are you up to tonight, David? Any big plans? Jason Rosario. Besides watching this break here and hoping to hit something big. Colton Welker, the Rockies. There you go. Rookie insert for the Padres of Cronenworth. This guy's doing pretty well this season too. I've got him on my team. My team name is All Rooks, and it's no lie. I mean, I go heavy on rookies. Give you your favorites. You go David. Dylan Dinger for the Tigers. Bryson Stott, Phillies. Alcantara. Speaking of Francisco Alvarez, here you go. Futurists for the Mets. And another Blaze Jordan for you, Rob. Our second one of the day. Chipping away at that Red Sox price. Nickel and dime on our way there. And Jordan Adams for the Angels. Go, David. Ooh, okay. Found our ink. It is purple. So let's let that marinate yet again. I like seeing colored ink Brandon Marsh for the Angels. Yeah, we're getting there, Rob. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. Yeah, Robert Hassel for the Padres. It's a big name, David. Just need the 1/1 auto. I'll see what I can do. C.J. Abrams for the Padres. Vital Bruin for the Tampa Bay Rays. Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. Rookie of the Year favorites, Nick Madrigal. It's another guy I haven't really heard much of this year. White Sox. Nick Brown. Cody Hose for the Dodgers. Dax Fulton for the Marlins. Excuse me. Forrest Whitley for the Astros. Spencer Torkelson for the Detroit Tigers. Top 100, Corbin Carroll. You can tell it's starting to get a little late. 95 for the Diamondbacks. Miguel Amaya for the Cubs. Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. Futurists, Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates. A Chrome, Jason Dominguez. I will sleeve and top load. Go to the Yankees. Saeed Ahmed. Nick Lofton for the Royals. Asalesi for the Royals. Casey Ray. For the Cleveland Indians, Josh Creekmore. The Jose Tina. Chrome first. Varva for the Rockies. Let's do that Alcantara. Second half of box 3, almost to the halfway point, guys. We are only an hour and 10 minutes in. Appreciate everybody that's hanging on. I would not be surprised if I look up and it's viewer count 1 and it's just me, just talking to myself. sure some people will probably chime out and kind of hop back in when it starts to get over. Or just kind of wait till later date and watch the recap. Ryan S. So much better on YouTube. Really, is the streaming quality better on YouTube? Like, I can see your comments, so that's cool. So I can communicate with you. Nothing. Oh, gotcha. It's weird. The text is coming up on the Streamlabs faster than on Facebook. I'm old, so not tonight anyways. I'm heading to bed after this. Yeah, I don't blame you. I am going to bed after this. I was going to golf tomorrow morning, but probably not going to happen. Probably just going to choose to sleep in and then get a head start on sorting all of this. Jeter Downs. Going to the Red Sox. Go Rob. Insert for you. Are those gold hard to hit? These right here, the die cuts? Yeah, those are very tough pulls. Shea Lingliers. Like, they're out of 49, but there's not very many players that they have the die cuts. So out of 49 is tough as it is. But the fact that they don't have a lot of players, so it's a very short print run. Sorry I missed. Any good White Sox? Not too much yet. I mean, you got a couple of inserts. Yeah, the big chase for the White Sox is Yoelqui Cespedes. It's the big guy, and unfortunately, he does not have any chrome cards or paper. For the Mariners, Casey. So there, you're pretty much all in on getting an auto of his. They do have a pretty big checklist though for some other guys. So there are some some chrome firsts. And Jeremy Pena for the Houston Astros. Drew Agler. This is out of $4.99. Those cheaper teams are cleaning up today, aren't they? And a ton of value. $4.99. Another one of those tough. Due to where his leg is, it's tough to see the numbers. Drew's having a pretty good break. Yeah, just one of those. All right. The Emerson's good. The Julio, it's decent, but adding one of those other guys definitely make it a little bit more worthwhile, and then we'll probably be square. Mackenzie Gore for the Padres. You go, David. Taylor Trammell for the Mariners. This guy's going to be pretty good too. Man, the Mariners farm system is just they've got so many high caliber prospects. It's just insane. Ivan Johnson first for the Cincinnati Reds. Chris Bishop. When you look at a team like the Mariners and how deep their farm system is, and then you look at a team like the Cubs who really don't have that much of a farm system. Not anymore anyway. I mean, we used to, but Futurists. Hey, there's your Bobby Witt. So Kierstad will have, like, it's a second Bowman product. Kierstad was draft. That's where you get all the big Kierstead. He still has autos in this, but they're just not as prevalent. Robbie Miller for the Dodgers. And Robert Paulson, big prospect for the A's. And that he's also not in a very big market either. So Keston and Haskins, both of them, good players, ton of potential. It's just the team they're playing for a little bit lower of the market. We have Hunter Green. For the Reds. It's another guy. It seems like he's been in Bowman forever and just hasn't really been called up yet. He's just living in the farm system and every Bowman product. Jonathan India for the Reds. Trent DeVoe. There you go, David. Chrome first for you. Reed Detmers for the Angels. And it also might be a thing, I don't know why I top-loaded that, but Bryce Terang for the Brewers. It might be another thing, Casey, too, with him. He might not have very many base autos. Because of the fact that they're base, there's really no idea about how much count there is. Yeah, just leave that one too. I'm just getting into talking. So, I mean, it could very well be like an SP. Even though it's not numbered, he might have, a very, very, very limited run of autos. Prospect Promise, Riley Green. The Detroit Tigers. Hello. Matt Manning for the Tigers. Speaking of Hunter Green, Cincinnati. And a Bellinger insert. Going to the Dodgers. Chaz. And Bobby Witt. Doesn't have ink, but chrome for you. Justin Vasquez for the Rangers. There we go. There you go, David. It is paper, but it is numbered, and it's a rookie. And it's a good rookie at that. Jake Cronenworth out of Sky Blue. This is 342 out of 499. Get it, David. Sean Murphy. We got a cracked ice coming up too. Sean Murphy for the A's. It's kind of interesting seeing him as a rated prospect in this, considering last year he had a rookie card. But is what it is. We have the Ronnie Mauricio and C.J. Chatham for the Boston Red Sox. There you go, Rob. C.J. Chatham cracked ice. Yeah. Casey, try to sort, try thinking about sorting 6 boxes of this. Ronnie Mauricio. Yeah, when I posted it, And I mean, I talked about it with Kevin and Kyle, and they just laughed. And Kevin sent me a nice little message. He was just kind of like, hey, have fun sorting all of that. Because he did a 3-boxer, and I'm sure it took him a while to sort. But Woods Richardson for the Blue Jays. Hunter Bishop for the Giants. Yeah, my weekend's going to be exciting. Girlfriend's working all weekend, so I will be alone in the card room sorting. Put on some music, watch a movie or two, read Detmers. Which I'm pretty quick with sorting. I sort a lot faster than I do breaking, that's for sure. Read Detmers, that's Angels. They're good. David. Here's a Heston for you. For the Orioles. I'll slave it because why not? No, if you don't get them for a month, it won't be that long. I'm really trying to set a tough goal for myself to get everything sorted this weekend and shipped on Monday. So it's a tough goal, but it's a goal that I have set for myself. With the storms coming in, it's a very good possibility. And Brian Hayes, Rookie of the Year favorite. If he got healthy, he would be a Rookie of the Year favorite. Carlson's pretty much leading the pack right now, but Cabrian started so hot. He's going to the Pirates. Low. Patrick Bailey, Giants. Freddie Zamora. For the Brewers. All right, auto time. We do have purple, and it is a first. Purple first. Jose Salas going to the Miami Marlins. TJ Roan. This is 121 out of 250. So the colored ink continues. The Austin Hayes. Stack 2 of the paper. So we'll get 2 of these stacks. On to box 3. Or, excuse me, box 4. We are at the halfway point, guys. Let's try this because last time the auto was at the top. Try not to have it sit for so long. Yep, TJ Band. Oh man, you're cracking me up. But no, so on Sundays I have flag football and I play softball on a co-ed team, so my Sundays are usually pretty booked. But we are supposed to get some nasty storms rolling in for the next few days. Enough to where I think that, you know, the games might get canceled. So if they get canceled, it's pretty much a done deal that I'll be able to get all these out and shipped on Monday. Who's the red there? That is Julio Rodriguez. This is 4 out of 5. Very difficult to kind of see just the way it's pressed, but yeah, Julio Rodriguez. Do you think Bohm is better than Carlson right now? I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with him too much, but Bohm was off to a very slow start. Here we go. Starting off with some color for the Cincinnati Reds, Nick Lodolo. This is a teal insert, numbered out of 125. Cincinnati. Chris Bishop. Pretty cool. Oscillacy on top. Going to the Royals. Ryan Velade. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Boom started very slow. Is it strikeouts or just not making good contact? Or, I mean, strikeouts are usually a really big thing with those guys coming up. That does not want to go in there, and I am not going to force it. So we'll use another one. It's not really a card you would grade, but I still want to try and force a corner in there. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. And I know Cardinal fans, they are head over heels about Carlson. The Red Sox, Talent Pipeline. Cassis, Duran, and Chatham. Jordan Westburg for the Orioles. Strikeouts, yeah. For the Indians, Cleveland going to Josh. For the Braves, Shea Langeliers, 72 overall. Atlanta going to Jason. Mariano Feliciano. Yeah, so it's kind of like Hap. So Hap, when he came up, I mean, his first pitch or first at bat in the majors sent it out of the park. Just absolutely crushed it. but his big thing, strikeouts. He's, like same situation you're talking about with Bone. He's either, absolutely crushing the ball or striking out. There's no in between. There's no light contact. There's no bloop singles getting through, finding holes, being able to walk a lot. It's just long ball or bust. For the Phillies, Nick Maton. Boom. Futurists, Mick Abel for the Phillies. It'd be nice for me to open enough of these boxes to know exactly where the auto is. Just so, like, if I go into a shop or whatnot that sometimes has full boxes open, to just grab, like, that stack. Royce Lewis. But I highly doubt, it's consistent every time. But I like to play that game when I'm opening a bunch, just to try and guess which pack has the auto in it and see if I'm right. Edward Cabrera, Marlins. It's an interesting card behind it. And rookie favorites. Luis Garcia. He's had a pretty good season so far. He started out pretty well. One of those names you don't really expect much of, and his name's popped up quite a bit. Kalenic hit a home run? Heck yes. That dude, man, like, watching him in the preseason was just insane. His thighs are tree trunks, just massive. He's got so much power behind him. For the A's, Alexander Ramirez. For the Padres, Chrome first, Mena. Nick Maton, yeah, I'm fairly certain that he went to my high school. Like, very small city in central Illinois. Because everybody pretty much around my area has been hyping up about him, and they don't follow cards at all. They're just really excited about him. It's a guy to follow. We do have a green, and let's see if it's might be. I didn't see auto with it, but so we got a Spencer Torkelson, potential promise. So we can slow roll that. We have a Maximo Acosta. Texas Rangers, yo Corey. Got you another one of those. We'll add that to my big name stack of the Chrome Firsts. Alright, let's see this green. This is actually the teal. Jeter Downs, 91 out of 91 out of 125, going to the Red Sox. We go Rob. Something to get excited about. It's not a blaze, but you're on the board with something. Out of 125. And a purple right behind that. So we got the De La Rosa. Slow roll this. Jordan Westberg for the Orioles. 179 out of 275. Or out of 250. Sorry. Baltimore. Casey Ray. Of course. When in doubt about who has a team, just basically guess Casey Ray and chances are you're going to be right. 250. Tatis insert. Going to the Padres. Bryce Jarvis, Diamondbacks. Xavier Edwards for the Rays. Austin Martin first, Blue Jays. TJ Roan. And it has started raining outside. Those over there. Corbin Carroll, and we have a cracked ice behind it. I'm trying to that. Looking at this one, so Jordan Balazovic, Minnesota Twins. Matthew Schroeder, the cracked ice. I know he's chasing Sabato. It's one of the big rookies there, big firsts. Cracked ice. Bobby Witt, Royals. Drew Waters for the Braves. Marco Luciano, Giants. Keep thinking we have more color, but it's just one of those inserts. Keston, Futurists. This would be a nice set to collect. All the Futurists inserts. Blake Walston, Diamondbacks. Nova for the Astros. Top 100, Josh Jung. Saw him in spring training. Geraldo Perdomo, Diamondbacks. Josh Jung again for the Rangers. Okay, I am going to... Here's all of our chrome so far. Scoot it over here. Get it out of the way so I don't knock it over. Stacks are getting higher. tough spot. Boom, found it. Awesome. Now we can actually get to business and focus on the cards coming and not risk giving away who the auto is. Right. Second half of box 4. Jeter Downs. Ooh, okay. And we got a speckle behind it. Jeter Downs for the Red Sox. Reed Detmers going to the Angels. David. This is 137 out of 299. Again, with these speckles, tough to see there. Top 100, number 7, Spencer Torkelson. Tigers, low. Nick Lodolo for the Cincinnati Reds. And followed by Mackenzie Gore. Blaze Jordan right behind it. Paper, but I will sleeve that up for you. Man, that was tough. Talent Pipeline for the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota, Matthew Schroeder. Jackson Rutledge for the Nationals. Trevor Lenark for the Twins. Nick Madrigal, insert rookie. I was just thinking about this guy when I saw the Twins that we do not have a chrome first of him yet. We got that Nick Madrigal going to the White Sox. And then a Aaron Sabato chrome first going to the Twins. Minnesota, Matthew Schroeder. Jose Salas going to the Marlins, TJ Rome. Futurists, Blaze Jordan. Go Rob. Jarren Duran, Red Sox as well. Clayton Beeter for the Dodgers. Christian Pache for the Braves. Jeremy Pena, Astros. Isaiah Green for the Mets. Wrong stack. There we go. Andrew Dahlquist, White Sox. Tyler Swordstrom for the A's. Rookie of the Year favorites, Andres Gimenez. Daniel Lynch, Royals. De La Rosa, Nationals. Washington Nationals, Drew. There we go. Another Chrome, Austin Martin, Blue Jays, TJ Roan. Looking like about every other box. Add that to our stack. Michael Toglia. We'll get your favorites, Ryan Mountcastle. Going to Baltimore, Casey. Brett Beatty. Going to the Mets. And speaking of Clinic, Chrome. Going to the Mariners. Futurists, Max Meyer, Marlins. Gunnar Henderson, Orioles. JJ Bleday for the Marlins. They're on the home stretch of box 4, guys. We have 2 boxes to go. Christian Pache, rookie. Top 100, 14th. It's another guy who hasn't really exploded yet. Nolan Jones for the Indians. Logan Davidson. Got a few of his. A Acosta paper first. Going with the Rangers, Corey. The Andrew Vaughn and Nick York. Auto time. Behind the Evan White. Base, first. I'm liking the firsts. Eddie Diaz for the Colorado Rockies. Colorado. Drew Agler. These are all of our inserts. Couple of them. Box 5. DL Hall, Orioles. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Alec Bohm, which is actually really crazy with him being, like the #1 rookie prospect and being ranked 28th. What's going on, Ricky? Nice of you to stop in. You might have a decent card coming your way. Maybe. Matthew Thompson. Trent DeVoe, Angels. We're only about 2 hours into it, Ricky. So, joined us just in time. Talent Pipeline, Rockies. Drew Agler. Just wrapped up baseball. Practice, or was there games tonight? CJ Chatham, Boston. And Jordan Balazovic. Box 4 auto was the Eddie Diaz. Adley Rushman. For some reason, I was thinking that was in Mountcastle. The Orioles. Casey. Tyler Freeman, Indians. Big tournament in Tulsa this weekend. All right, well, while you're at the tournament, I want to get in touch with me so I can hand deliver this card so I don't have to mail it. I don't know if you've seen or not, but Ed Howard out of 49, die cut. It's a decent card. I mean, if you don't want it, that's perfectly fine. You know, I can take it off your hands. No big deal. Heston Kjerstad. Trying to think who is the current Orioles catcher. Mine is just blank right now. Kristen Robinson. Jake Vogel. I wanted to say that the catcher for the Orioles is actually pretty good, and that's one of the unfortunate things about being a really good catcher in the game is just kind of like, well, you have to wait for, you know, the guy to either get traded, you traded, or him to retire in order to get a shot. Ooh, got a little teal shimmer coming up. For Miami, JJ Bleday. Braden Shoemake. Really? Y'all trying to guess and ruin it? Hey, that's on me though. I got to be quicker with that. Nolan Jones. Indians. Since y'all are guessing, I might as well do the reveal. Look at y'all trying to guess incorrect. Out of 125, Daniel Espinino. Weren't even close. I mean, it ends with an INO, I guess. Going to Cleveland. Josh Creekmore. Oh, catcher, Severino. Gotcha. Thought you were guessing the teal. Man, long day. Long day. We got a pink coming up. Cabrera. Pink. There you go, Ricky. Just in time. Oh, shoot. That's not the... I saw the hat. Thought it was a Cubs. That was looking like a Cub hat. But no. Isaiah Green for the Mets. This is going to be pink out of 299. Has Frank. There you go. That is crazy. Yeah, this hat looks like a Cubs hat. Just from the angle. Just a coincidence. Yeah. Well, with that being said, then, I mean, like, if he's meh, then yeah, I mean, Riley should be on the docket at least, or at least serving. You don't want to have him as a backup. I know that that's a big thing there. That was their argument about why Kalenic wasn't called up, is because he wasn't going to be an everyday player, and you know, him needing to get reps in the off season, despite the fact that Kyle Lewis pretty much started the season on the DL clinic. Here you go. And, you know, it definitely had nothing to do, you know, with getting called up and the rookie status and contracts or anything of that nature, because, you know, the MLB is 100% straightforward, and, you know, teams definitely don't do that. I mean, same thing with Chris Bryant. I mean, that definitely was just, you know, he just wasn't ready. But 2 days after he was able, he was definitely ready. And pink, man, I got pink on the mind now. Purple, wow. Christian Javier. Houston. Drew Agler. Getting more color this box. I like that idea. It's paper, but it is color. I think we've actually had 3 parallels on just this half box. Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers. Yeah, crazy coincidence. Luciano. Max Meyer. For the Marlins. Twins, TJ Roan. Brandon Marsh going to the Angels. Yo, David. Nolan Gorman, Cardinals. Got some shine coming up. Insert though. Be nice if we got some ink on some of these inserts. That'd be fun. Sixto Sanchez, top 100, ranked 22. Oddly enough, he is ranked above Bohm. Miami, TJ Roan. Espino, I should say. Anthony Volpe. Volpe? I think Volpe, not sure. Yankees. I'm just rambling at this point. We are on a bit of a top tier firsts run. Futurists. McAble. Phillies. There we go. Speaking of which, we will get a little bit more parallel coming at it. For the Dodgers, going to Chaz, Cody Hose, the Cracked Ice. It's not numbered, but is considered an SP. There you go, Chaz. Rookie of the Year favorites. Luis Garcia. For Washington, Drew. Behind it, Nick York. Going to Boston. Ivan Johnson for the Reds. Chris Bishop. Chrome Verse. Does it with the first half of box 5. Yeah, you're not going to see a top tier catcher get called up just to be a backup. It's very rare when that happens, unless it's I guess you could say unless it's a situation kind of like Victor Caratini. They had him back up, and they basically gave him Yu Darvish and said, all right, this is your pitcher anytime he's pitching. Is that the auto? No, it's just that's a nice looking card. Basically giving him a pitcher so he can still get some at-bats, still pinch hit, and, you know, every 5-6 days he has a catcher that or a pitcher that he's, you know, working with every day and getting better. And go figure, Yu Darvish gets traded to the Padres, and then Caratini follows suit. And I'm not actually sure on that if Caratini is the catcher for Yu Darvish still. You know, Camposano was coming back as well as Austin Nola. I haven't really kept up with the Padres. James Fox will probably know right off the top of his head. Those inserts get me every time. I keep thinking that there's color because the green will catch my eye and then the pink. But no ink on those. I don't know if there is ink on those. The promising prospects or something of that nature. What's it called? Futurists. I don't know if there's Futurists autos. Might be where that Keston's hiding, Casey. Alright. Box 5. Let's go. Francisco Alvarez. color behind it. So for the Mets and Vavra for the Colorado Rockies, purple chrome. It does have a print line right here. It's the one downside with chrome products. A lot of them always have that print line. But out of 250. Colorado is doing pretty well in the parallel game, as well as the ink. This is Drew Agler. Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. No, yeah, I get that with him going, and just DHing. But if he's a catcher and he's trying to be a catcher, you lose a lot of those reps. That's just my take on it. I mean, so then I guess you got to think to yourself, okay, what's more valuable? Him seeing big league pitches or him, working every day, seeing different pitches every day, getting more and more work every day in AAA? So that's a question or an answer that I don't have. Just all I can do is assume, kind of pretend to know what I'm talking about there. For the Brewers, talent pipeline. 100% of the players need to get their reps in the minors. Braves or rush. Yeah, Braves did rush Pache. Grayson Rodriguez. Tyler Callahan. I think we're coming up on the ink eventually. Trying to find it first so I can set it to the side and slow roll it. Rookie of the Year favorites, Mountcastle. Baltimore. Bowman first, Christopher Morel. Your Ricky. Ricky's chasing a Cole Franklin. He's a local relief pitcher. There's a few people in the group actually that are after him. So if you pull any Cole Franklins, first of all, message me first. Then after that, you can get in touch with Ricky and CJ. Xavier Edwards. Not in that batch. Max Meyer. Futurists. Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates. Emerson Hancock. Another Austin Martin first. Let's sleeve that up for TJ there. And that auto is deep. Usually it's like one of the first ones that I start to go through. Jordan Groshans for the Blue Jays. TJ Ray. Do you believe that I've gone through almost 200 top loaders so far? I've still got a box to go. Heliot Ramos for the Giants. Nick Maton. There you go. Chrome first. Phillies. Ryan Sidham. There we go. Found the auto. Chilling right there. Got a Max Meyer. Drew Romo. Rookie of the Year favorites, Andres Gimenez. Mets. Frank. For the White Sox, Jared Kelly. Vavra. Rockies. Alec Thomas, Diamondbacks. Nick Bitsko, Rays. Garrett Crochet, 99. I wonder who number 100 is. We got the Wander Franco, who's number 1. So let's see if, you know, the number 100 pops up. Tristan Casas, Red Sox. Montero for the Cardinals. There you go, Alcantara. Blaze Jordan insert. There you go, Rob. Still chipping away, man. Bo Naylor. The Indians. Brennan Davis for the Cubbies. Julio Rodriguez. Base insert to go along with the of 5 that was pulled earlier. Jordan Walker. Cardinals. Bryson Stott, excuse me, the Phillies. Swordstrom. Let's leave up that Alcantara for the Yankees. All right, auto time. Ed Howard for the Chicago Cubs. There you go, Ricky. Wonder if he's still in here. He's an old man. He might be in bed already. Put him right next to the die cut. All right, guys, 1 box to go. I'm going to move more and more paper over. Free up a little bit more room. You can imagine how much paper is here. All right. Last box. Good luck, everyone. Ricky's still here. All right. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. If a Cub is pulled, you know, my rule must be present to claim. So, if you're not on here, I'm sorry. Especially if it's Ricky. If Ricky's got the Cubs, then it's, yeah. See if I can sweet talk him. Pack left of box 6, first half. A Riley Green, the Tigers. Jose Tina, Indians, chrome first. Drew Waters. Going to the Atlanta Braves. Braves are going to be Jason Ed Howard, Cubbies. Yeah, it's a pretty well-rounded. There's nothing, like, as far as the auto side goes, nothing massive. The bread and butter of this break has been the, or I guess the story you could say, has been the parallels. Tons of parallels. Very low numbered cards, short prints, that die cut. Talent pipeline for the Giants. Drew. Colton Welker, Rockies. Mick Abel. Chrome first for the Phillies. Ryan. Acosta. First paper. Jesus Luzardo, another guy who's still considered a prospect even though he was a rookie last season. Going to Oakland, Mike Wan. Forrest Whitley for the Astros. Mackenzie Gore, Padres. Futurists, Austin Hendrick, Cincinnati Reds. That's what I get for looking up instead of looking at the card. Need more sleeves. There we go. almost timed it perfect. I think it was probably about 30 sleeves shy of what I needed. Nick Lofton, Kansas City. Miguel Amaya, Cubbies. Here we go. Blaze Jordan. First paper. Probably going to need another set of top loaders as well. Good thing I ordered those by the case. Sixto Sanchez. Rookie for the Marlins. TJ Roan. Jason Dominguez. I think this is our second chrome of his. Yankees. Clinic. Looks like we got blue. Is that auto spot? Oh, yes, baby. That is the auto spot. It is blue. Loving it. There we go. All right. And we have a pink shimmer behind it. So we got the Adley. I wonder if that's in this. I mean, like, I think that's the same pack. That would have been a nasty pack. Just off the shelf, grab that one. Pink shimmer. Tyler Sordenstrom. Oakland A's. Sorry, Mike Juan. Had to veer away from just the base cards. Oh, I hope you understand. I hope you're not too upset about it, you know, that I threw in a parallel for you. 127 out of 199, Tyler Sordenstrom. Pink shimmer. Getting rid of the top loader, or the spacer. Rookie of the Year favorites. Pearson. Blue Jays, TJ Roan. Bruin for the Rays. Isaiah Green for the Mets. There we go. Torkelson for the Tigers. Cody O's for the Dodgers. Rookie of the Year favorites, Joey Bart for the Giants. San Francisco, Drew. Man, Drew and Casey got a ton of teams in this. Appreciate the support, guys. Jason Rosario for the Red Sox. Jordan Gershons, Blue Jays. Emerson Hancock, Futurists. Mariners, Casey Ray. Jordan Adams for the Angels. Dylan Dingler. Asalasi for the Royals. Here we go. Rob. Continuing to chip away. Blaze Jordan. Chrome. Continuing to add to our stack. James Beard for the White Sox. All right. Half a box to go, guys. Much love as always. I appreciate the fill. I know it was a very long, tedious process to get this fully filled. I think it was listed May 4th is when it dropped. So about 10 days it sat. One of those got to be a PSA. I mean, that one I just pulled, probably not. It looks like a 9 just because of the centering. I could be wrong. I mean, I'd still send it. Once PSA reopens, I'd send it in. Depending on the corners and edges, but Bowman this year, the cards have looked pretty good. I haven't seen a ton of issues from the cards that I've gone through of my own. As far as like just really bad cuts or, you know, massive printing lines. Few and far between. I know we got that. There's one of them that I pulled that had a printing line, one of the Colorado Rockies. But off to bed. Back QT fills early. Back of ball fields early in the AM. Keep rolling fire. Will do. Appreciate the support, Ricky. Just shoot me a message whenever you want to get those cards. I think I still have a stack of yours from a few breaks. All right, last stack. Here we go. The Rockies are just absolutely smashing it. Taglia. It's one of those. Okay, now I think this is a set that I might have to go after, because I like the look of these cards already. And then when you add the cracked ice and out of 150, it's adds to the allure. I'm a big fan of inserts. I like them. So Taglia, very difficult to see the numbers, but is that a 150? Maybe there. Yeah. But yeah, 94 out of 150. Going to Colorado. Drew Agler. He's absolutely crushed at this break. I mean, pretty much all of his teams have been pretty fire. Patrick Bailey for the Giants. And we got a blue paper. There we go. David, you got a Brandon Marsh blue paper. This is numbered out of 150, so 103 out of 150. One more stack of top loaders. That should do me on that. Until I start sorting, and then I'll go through a few more top loaders, a few more packs. So tired of the beef. Oh, I see what you're saying. AJ Puck. You won't see the typically you won't see a team logo in the top left hand corner though. Reed Detmers for the Angels. But yeah, I see what you're saying 100%. Josh Jung for the Rangers. There we go. Thank you for the update, Casey. Keep those coming. Got him starting on my fantasy team today. Knew there was a reason why I was holding on to him. Dodgers talent pipeline. Shane Baz for the Rays. I don't blame you. I'm borderline right there. If I wasn't breaking, I would literally be halfway asleep right now. Had a couple of dart matches earlier today, and every Friday night there's a tournament that goes down, and everybody was trying to get me to stay. Fortunately, I had an excuse that I was going to be ripping this instead of playing in that tournament because I was not up for it at all. I was just defeated, and all I could think about was if I happened to go to the finals, just how late it would be, yawning mid-throw. Ronnie Mauricio. The other one was Hunter Bishop. I think I blew past that, actually. Hunter Bishop for the Giants. Daniel Cruz, Pirates. Futurists. Asa Lacy. Royals, Casey Ray. Kirby for the Mariners. We're going to be right at that 3-hour mark, I think. Oof. Woods, Richardson. Long break. Food for thought moving forward, though, on the next time I get something in. I mean, like something like Topps Chrome. Debating on ordering a case of that, but man, it is so expensive right now. I usually order a case of Jumbo for myself, and then a case of Jumbo to rip. But this year is a little more difficult. Heston Kierstad. Just because of the pricing that they have. I mean, they're like, I think the earliest I can get it right now is like $650 per box, which is, that's a tough fill at that rate. But we'll see what we can do, see if we can find some deals on it, because I absolutely love Topps Chrome. There you go, Jason Dominguez insert. Positional promise. Hunter Green, Reds. Austin Wells, Yankees. Keep in mind, we do have some blue ink right there. So, everything could turn around for your team with just one slide of a card to reveal the team that you are chasing. You know, Mike Trout insert for the Angels. Feel like prices are dropped. I don't know actually if prices will drop. I mean, there's nothing showing that prices are going to be dropping. Prime example, Inception last year. I pre-ordered a case for $60 a box. The week of release, it went up to $120, and then I mean, if you look at 2020 Bowman or 2020 Inception now, you're up to like $225 a box. And then compare that to this year when we pre-ordered Inception. I mean, it was close to $200 again. So I mean, 3 times the price in a year pre-ordering at the same. Not a fan of Indians losing, and it cost me. Oh no, Manea for the Padres. That's always the worst. Like rooting for a player, or even just watching a player and see him rake in his second game and destroy the parlay. That's rough, man. Was that the? Did you get the other 7 right, or was that just kind of like part of it, and the other games are still in? Bobby Witt. We do have Chrome cracked ice behind it, so we've got the Bobby Witt and Jake Vogel. There we go. That's a big name. Going to the Dodgers. Chaz. That's a good card right there. The other 7 right. Ouch. I'm sorry, Casey. Hopefully this break has eased the pain a little bit, though. I really wish that Oklahoma would legalize sports betting, because every time I go on vacation in Illinois, it's fun now. I can actually have some fun with it and do some parlays and partake a little bit. But Oklahoma, it's all banned. Like we just got dice games, so like games like craps. What other dice games are there? I don't gamble very much. Heston Kierstad. But yeah, any dice games that was at the casino, they just now became legal like a year ago. So Oklahoma is so behind in times, and it's nuts because I mean, like, there's so many Indian territories here that have casinos. So you would think that, you know, the policies would be a little more loose. Jeremy De La Rosa, and we have a Hard Rock here. I mean, there's a Hard Rock casino 3 miles from my house, but no sports betting. Craps your favorite? You know, Rob, so I don't think I've met you personally. I know you're in the beer pong community, but the best thing to do in Vegas is go to video roulette. Little pro tip here. You sit down in front of video roulette, you put 20 in the machine, and you just relax. Every now and then push the button. Cocktail waitress will come by. You know, I'll have a vodka Red Bull. Zach Veen. Tip her 20. Boom. She will be coming back every single rotation. After filling it, she'll wait a couple minutes and come right back. You'll basically be drinking for free the entire night. So it eases the pain of gambling. Bobby Miller. And since it's video, there's absolutely no pressure to gamble. So you can just chill there, you know, in 20 minutes watching some sports without pressing a button. Robert Paulson. A's. But, yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. Colton Welker. I don't understand. We got a gold, maybe? No, that's just the refractor image. I was thinking there was a gold there hiding at the end. Gavin Lux, though, number 2. That's crazy to me. Gavin Lux is 2, and Wander Franco is number 1. He's also a rookie, or was a rookie last year. So we got the 1 and we got the 2. Gavin Lux for the Dodgers, 2 overall. There's no roulette and blackjack tables in a... Blackjack is fun. I don't gamble enough to really get into it. I mean, I don't understand craps at all. So, Rob, I mean, like, you tell me, is it one of those things where if you learn to do it, it's addictive to where, you know, you can definitely go on a hot streak with it and have a lot more fun than it is than actual, you know, just trying to win money. Solace for the Marlins. Alright, guys, we are down to our final few cards. Last auto of the break, we will do a recap of the parallels in the autos. But before we get there, Francisco Lindor. Behind it, we have a blue first. That's what we like to see. Blue firsts. Yolque Cespedes. Wow. Massive. One of the second to last team taken. Nick Brown, he went and bought in like half the micro spots. Bought in a few of the mini spots for another. Just skunked on all of them. Boom. Lands the Yolque Cespedes. Big chase card right here. Gorgeous card. Congrats. This is going to be 87 out of 150. That is going to get in front of the Ed Howard, believe it or not. So let's run through some of these parallels really quick. I guess we can address the Chrome firsts. Sort these right quick. So we have 2 Chrome Austin Martins, 2 Chrome Acostas, and 3 Chrome Blaze Jordans. The purple Ivan Johnson, Jake Vogel, cracked ice, Brandon Marsh, blue paper, Toglia, cracked ice insert out of 150, the Soderstrom pink shimmer, Varva 150 chrome, Cody Hose cracked ice, Christian Javier purple paper. Yeah, that's what I like to do, man. That's to end a break. You want a best card of the break, last card. Let's get it. Isaiah Green pink, Espinino got the teal shimmer, Reed Detmers sparkle, Jordan Balazovic cracked ice, Jordan Westberg purple paper, Jeter Downs teal chrome, Nick Lodolo got the teal insert, CJ Chatham cracked ice, Jake Crowensworth sky blue rookie, Pena refractor, Lynch refractor out of 499, Henderson teal, Brett Beatty speckle, Diaz sky blue, Ludogo cracked ice, Rochons cracked ice, and the Bichette out of 499. This whole stack right here, that's all our Bowman First Chromes, and there's a couple, you know, that are like big names like Jason Dominguez and whatnot that are Chromes. All right, where do I even start with this? This base auto here of Antonio Gomez for the Yankees. Eddie Diaz, Colorado Rockies. Salas for the Marlins. This is out of 250, purple first. Which is crazy to me that, like, this barely gets into the top 5 when you pull an of 50. Emerson Hancock, out of 50, gold shimmer for the Mariners. Gotta go, I guess, the Julio Rodriguez, 4 out of 5 insert, going to the Mariners. Mariners smash this break. We have the Ed Howard die cut and the Ed Howard base auto. Die cut out of 49. And the hit of the break, Yoelqui Cespedes out of 150, blue. Centering pretty good on the Julio. These inserts are the tough. I'm not a big fan of these cards at all. Centering looks pretty good, though. I mean, you can judge it yourself. I mean, the top down, maybe a little. But, I mean, just from my eye, these borders I absolutely hate. I hate this style of card because of the fact that these borders are never perfect. And then on the back, you really have nothing to go off of. But this right here tells me a little bit. I mean, you can see the difference there. I mean, it's a little off center on the back, but not bad. Yeah, no problem at all, Rob. Everybody, I appreciate it. I got to go and give my girlfriend some attention. And tomorrow I will start sorting, just to give you a little idea. So here's the firsts. Let's see here. Paper. There's those. Inserts. And chrome. Alright, so just to kind of give you an idea for the 6 of you that are still on, here is what I get to sort tomorrow. Just a couple of cards. So, yeah, this is all the paper. These 4 rows right here. So it's gonna be fun. But that's why I do it. It's fun. I enjoy ripping packs, and I mean, sorting is, it's tranquil for me. So again, thank you everybody. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Probably going to be listing a football break tomorrow. It's been a while since we've done some football. And why not? If I get the case of Tier 1, and I might list a half case of Tier 1. So nothing but fun moving forward. I appreciate it, guys, and see you next time.